Hi, my name is Carla McGreevy and welcome to your yoga practice to help you work with the lunar energy of the full moon in Libra. Chani Nicholas, I love what she says about the full moon and how the full moon, well, first of all, the sun and the moon are the opposites, and Libra is a sign all about balancing the opposites. And the sun illuminates what is conscious during the day. That's what Chani Nicholas talks about. And the moon illuminates, when it's full, what is in our unconscious, okay? And this full moon is in conjunction with the planet Chiron, which is a planet that is all about the unhealed healer. So this full moon, it could be highlighting an old wound of yours that's been called to teach you something again, or for just further healings, because there's some wounds that we keep for life, or they teach us for life. And today's practice, we're going to work with navel radiation, and this is from the principles of body-mind centering, where body-mind centering asks you to revisit the most powerful patterns that we have as humans, which is the pattern in which we developed as an embryo into a baby, into the adult that we are now. And when you were just a cluster of about 200 cells, about 5 weeks after conception, all your movement, everything came from the center of this cluster of cells. And from this mass, it had no brain, but it had so much wisdom and intelligence. It knew exactly what to do to become the person you are today. And in just 5 weeks, you knew to reach out and connect to your mother, and that's how the umbilical cord connects to the mother. And so in body mind center, they talk about this pulsing and contraction, the contraction that follows the expansion, the dance, the rhythm of life, in which when we connect the navel, you'll know what it is you want to reach out for, and you know what it is you want to release. The full moon represents creation, dreams. It represents when the egg is released in a woman's menstrual cycle, and also the power of releasing an egg and the releasing of the light, the power of letting go. Okay, so we're going to begin with Kapalabhati breath. If you have your playlist, you can play that in the background, and I'll try and keep it nice and light so that you can hear me. And we're going to begin with Kapalabhati breath, the breath of fire, to ignite the fire that lies here. So you can put your 2 hands at your navel center, just so a reminder to have bricks and straps and pillows and whatever you may need. And putting your 2 hands at your sun center, breathing into this space. And a big sigh. Softening the mind into the intelligence of the body. Breathing into the brain. Take a sigh of surrender into your navel center. Maybe give your jaw a wee wiggle. Breathing in. Big sigh. And we're going to begin with Kapalabhati breath that helps activate and strengthen your core. The invitation is to inhale through your nose and take a sharp exhale, and just repeat the exhale and focus on the exhale through the nose, and the inhale will automatically recur. And we'll do this for 3 rounds, okay? I'm just making sure that I don't run over time here. So put your 2 hands on your navel and take a 1 clearing breath, breathing into your navel center, breathing out, and take a half breath in, and begin. So continue as I talk. It's just the belly is pulsing and the rest of the body stays still. and take a big sigh out. Okay, we'll repeat that again. It's just the churning, the pulsing of the belly so that you can connect to your desires and release. Breathing in, breathing out. Round two, breathing in and begin. Going for another 30 seconds, letting the fire, the heat build at your core center. That's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, breathe and hold. Belly is full for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release. Last time, inhale. One clean breath, exhale. Inhale. And begin. Going at a rhythm that doesn't stress you, remember. That's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then coming in to a breath that feels comfortable for you. Your Ujjayi breath, if you know that. And I invite you to be as present as you can, and to practice the skill of presence so that you can bring more and more of your unconscious online. Breathing in, breathing out. Okay, and then make your way under your back. Okay, we're just going to do some spinal waves. Your feet are hip width apart. And feel that your feet are sinking into the earth, and also the earth pushing up into your feet. And we're going to inhale, lift the spine off the ground, press the thigh bones to the sky, and head presses into the earth, just for a wee bit more space in the neck. And then exhale, slowly lower. And then you're going to take a breath in, and you're going to exhale, curl the spine off the earth to activate the back of the navel. And then we're going to pulse. You can even use a brick in between your thighs to help you connect to the center line of you for 3, 2, 1, and then lower. Coming back into your bridge, you can even interlace your hands, wiggle underneath, pressing your arm bones into the earth, head can press into the earth as you extend your spine up towards the heavens. Breathing in, and then exhale, release. Coming back into the activation of the core as you pulse over your knee for 4, press it into your feet, 3, try not to do any weird position with your neck, 2, 1, and then coming back into your bridge once more. On the inhale, you could even gently rock your chin towards your right shoulder, and then your chin towards the left shoulder, trying to melt the activity of the brain. And then exhale, release. You can put your butt to the side and hug your knees into your chest, breathing in. And actually let's come into happy baby. You can pulse the legs, putting your knees towards the side of your ribs. Taking an inhale. And we're going to flow like this. We're going to exhale, come into the core activation, activating the glutes, hugging your thighs together. Inhale, lower, coming into your bridge pose, pressing up towards the sky. And then exhale, release. You can come back into this C position, happy baby. Or maybe you could rock your feet over your head, coming into Hanumanasna. Oh, this early on in the game, if that feels okay. Breathing in again into the back of the navel. And then exhale, release, slowly lower. You can use your hands on your lower back, your legs, lower spine back down. Exhale, lifting from your thoracic part of your spine, your T5. Inhale, expand. And again, maybe take a wee twist over towards your right, a wee twist towards your left. Your hands can go in the opposite direction. See how my voice goes? Your voice and your breath changes to the back bend. And flowing into your Hanumanasana once more. You could even interlace your fingers, have a wee wiggle. Straighten the legs and press your thigh bones to the sky. Inhale into the back of your navel. And then exhale, release. Okay. And then take your left foot towards the sky. Spread the toes and just give the foot a wee wiggle one direction and the others to warm up the ankle joint. And then take if you need a strap, take a strap around your foot and then come into half happy baby. And I just want you to straighten and bend the leg. This is just to open up the hip, the external rotation in the hip, and also the hamstring. Breathing in, breathing out. And then I like to switch my hand for this, but if you don't have a strap, it mightn't be accessible. And then you can straighten your right leg, okay? And from here, what we tend to do in the body is splay out and resistance. I want you to hug into the center line of you. So your right foot's moving towards the left, and your left foot's moving towards the right. And I'll just give you a nice stretch in a different part of the hamstring. Taking an inhale. Exhale, bend the right leg. And for this next movement is just going to be a quick hip opener, hip warm up. Is I want you to keep your lower back on the earth, right foot's bent. Using your hands, I want you to pull your thigh bone to your belly. Foot is active, and you press into your right foot loads for 3, 2, 1. Keep your right hip on the ground and just open up the left knee towards the left, whatever's available for you. And then the foot is active, and you try and pull the knee up to your shoulder for 3, 2, 1. Lovely. Lower back stays rooted to the earth as you slowly straighten the leg. Big toe towards the ceiling, and then inhale back in. Exhale, straighten. Foot rotates 90 degrees. Nearly got that out. Left knee comes towards, crack, snap, pop. And then left knee back to center. Okay? Straighten the right leg. Let's take a twist. Right knee pulls the knee in towards your chest, and you slowly twist towards the right as you look towards the left. Inhale, let your left lung get nice and big. And you can even rock your head. You can even have a wee wiggle as you begin to open up the spine. Breathing in. You can even let the chin rotate as if it could touch the ground or touch your mat. And then release. And then second side, taking your right leg to sky, having a wee wiggle in one direction, and then the other to warm up the ankle. Right hand on the foot, coming into happy baby, and then just pulsing the leg. This more active way of opening up the body can work for tighter bodies, dancing in and out of the movement. Taking an inhale, taking an exhale. And then you can switch the hands or the grip of your strap if you have one, and you straighten the left leg. Left leg moves towards the right, right leg, it's a wee bit tighter on this side for me, towards the left. And as if you could one day give your foot a wee kiss. Reaching in all directions, breathe into your navel. And then exhale, feel that extension from your navel. It's like you're moving like a starfish today. Okay, and then bend the left leg, pull the right knee in towards your chest. Feel the flexion and switch on at the hip flexor. And then exhale, open to the side. Foot is flexed, lower back stays rooted on the earth, so it's not the curling off. It stays firmly down, as does your left bum cheek, left hip. And then slowly straighten. So you don't want the hip to come off. You want to keep it down as you straighten. Oh my God, the cracks in my hip. Big toe towards the sky, and then back in. And then lower back stays rooted down as you straighten the right leg. Left foot rotates 90 degrees, and then right knee towards the right shoulder. Breathing in. Exhale, extend the left leg. Left hand pulls the right knee towards your chest as you take a twist, looking towards your right shoulder and right hand. And maybe some people's right knee can twist towards the ground. You can rock and roll your head. You have a wee wiggle. Maybe your chin can rotate to touch the mat. Breathing in. Breathing out. Inhale. And then exhale back to center. Okay. And then rocking up to a seat. Okay. Next we're going to take 5 rounds of Sun Salutation A, moving from the sun center. So coming onto your feet. And we're going to balance out the sun center with feeling into the back body, which represents the moon is the back and the sun's the front. Okay. And we're going to do it a bit differently. We're going to include a back bend to begin the Sun Salutation, and we'll flow from there. So coming to the front of your mat, taking your 2 hands on your sun center. Take an inhale. Take an exhale. Take a left hand on your navel, right hand at the back of your navel. The 3 points of your foot, big toe, baby toe, and heel, are rooted into the earth. Inhale, feel that your feet have roots that are growing down into the belly of the earth. And feel that your spine's rising from your feet. And then exhale, you can take your back bend as you reach up and over an imaginary rainbow. Breathing in. Exhale, you can even bend the legs as you trust the back body to fall back. And then inhale, back up. And then exhale, dive over your leg, coming into your forward fold. You can parallel the feet, give your head a wee wiggle. Inhale, halfway lift. And then exhale, step back plank. And you can use a brick in your inner upper thighs just to help that connection to the pelvis and help the hip bones roll towards the ribs. Thigh bones press towards the sky, and you firmly press the earth away. Shoulder blades are flat. Rocking forward for 5, 4. Really be present in the body. 3, 2, 1. And you can look forward as you slowly lower. Elbows hug in for 3, 2. Pause, and then 1 lower. Okay, and you can remove your brick. And I want you to take the left hand forward, right hand back. You're going to root into your left foot and right hand, and then you're going to inhale, left hand reaches up, right leg reaches up to massage the spine. And then we're going to exhale, lower, and then we're going to switch right hand forward, left hand back, and then it's the inhale. It's as someone's pulling your hand and someone's pulling your feet and lifting them both up. And then gently release. And it's your choice what way you want to make your way back to downward dog. If you're feeling energetic because of the moon, you can press back through plank. And then coming into your first downward dog, hands are shoulder width apart. Feet could be wider than your hips, just allow the hips and hamstrings to open up. Taking a nice deep inhale. Exhale. Breathing in. Press as if you're trying to stretch the mat longer between your hands and your feet. And then gently walk your feet to your hands once more. Inhale, halfway lift. Micro bend in the legs for extension of the spine. And then gently release. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, to your navel. This time right hand in front, left hand back. Inhale, root into the feet, reach the crown up to the heavens, and then exhale, lean back. You can bend the legs and maybe you can look back if you want a deeper back bend. And then exhale out the mouth. And then inhale, rise up. It's very hard to teach that. Exhale, pour over your legs or speak in that position. Releasing the hands, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back plank. Inhale, hug the elbows, really hug into the center line of the body. Rock forward and slowly lower for 3. Glutes are engaged, 2. 1, pause, and then lower the whole way to the earth. This time, right hand forward, left hand back. Inhale, opposite arm and opposite leg lift up. You press this right foot firmly down. Exhale, release. Inhale, switch. And then exhale, release. Making your way back to downward dog. That's it, you know, we play around, we wiggle of the spine and the head as you warm up your body. Breathing in and then breathing out. If you want to hop forward, remember the hands are the brakes, and you want to feel that you're pushing the hands into your mat and rotating them towards the baby finger. Exhale, hop forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, rise. Exhale. Okay, less talking from me. Left hand forward, right hand back. Inhale, lift up and over as you arc back. Maybe bend into the legs, maybe look back. Breathing in. Exhale. Inhale, rise. Exhale, dive over your legs. You can parallel off your feet. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back plank. Inhale, hug your arms as if you're trying to pull them towards each other. I know that's confusing because you're rotating the hands out the way and the elbows in. And then slowly lower for 3, 2, 1. This time, left arm forward, right leg lifts up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, the more you press into this right foot and use your breath, you'll lift the arm and leg up. Exhale, release. Making your way back, downward dog. Breathing in, breathing out. Step or hop towards the front of your mat. Remember, your fingers are your boundaries for your body. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, reach up. And then exhale to your heart. Right hand forward, left hand back. Inhale, lift up and back as you come into your back bend of your choice. Exhale out the mouth. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, dive over your legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back plank. Inhale, hug into the center line. Exhale, slowly lower for 3, 2, 1. This time, right arm forward. Inhale, lift up. And then exhale, switch. Inhale, massaging the spine. And then exhale, release. Inhale, make your way back, downward dog. Breathing in. Big sigh. Inhale. Exhale, really push the hands into the earth if you're taking the hop. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, rise. And then exhale to your heart. Last time. You can put your hands in whatever position you like. I'm going to put my hands to support my lower back. It's inhale, lift up, and you could just have a wee baby back bend, or you could trust the back body as you fall back, bend in the legs. Breathing in, breathing out. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, dive over your legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back plank. Inhale, hug in. And then slowly lower for your final Sun Salutation. This time, both hands and feet reach forward and back, and then you're going to inhale, lift up for Superwoman or Superman or Super Person. Reach out of your fingertips, reach out of your toes. Inhale to your sun center. And then feel the radiation from your sun if that changes things for you. And then gently release. Inhale, push back up. Step back, downward dog. Taking a nice deep inhale. Nice long exhale. Breathe it in. Step or hop towards the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, reach up. And then exhale. Take your feet apart, I'd say hip width, and take your 2 hands on your navel. Breathing in to this firehouse. Breathing out. Giving the fire air to burn bigger. And breathing out. The center that does all the sorting. Taking in what you need and releasing what you don't. Inhale. Exhale. And then pressing into the back body, the moon body. Noticing if that changes anything for you. I need a drink of water, I don't know about you. Okay. Next we're going to take 5 rounds of Sun Salutation B. Okay, and we'll move through Warrior 1 today. And this is just to really help the mind settle so that you can absorb and feel what you need to under these full moon skies. Okay? So come to the front of the mat. Remember, you don't need to do all the chaturangas if you're not feeling it or you're on your period. Okay? Feet are hip width apart or together depending on your preference. Inhale, lower, coming into chair pose, Uttanasana. Reaching out the fingertips, arms move back, breathing in. And then exhale, release, coming into your forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release choice, jump back chaturanga, step back plank. And then inhale, move through your cobra. And then exhale, downward dog. Inhale the right leg back. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, rise for your Vajrasana 1. Spinning on the ball of the back foot, step back plank, and slowly lower. Inhale, look up to where you want to go. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale the left leg back, and step it through. Inhale, rise, warrior 1. Exhale, slowly lower, chaturanga. Inhale, take your back bend, elbows hug in, push into the earth. Exhale, downward dog. Taking an inhale, taking an exhale. Breathing in, exhale, step or hop towards the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, and then exhale, release. Inhale, chair, and then exhale, rise. I have not done this in a very long time. Ooh, I think I'm gonna have to face this way out of the sun. Ooh. You ready? Actually, I think I need to face the sun. Okay. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, moving through your vinyasa. Shoulders pulled out and away from the ears. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale the right leg back and step it through. Rising, warrior 1. Flowing through your vinyasa. Inhale, rise. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale the left leg back and step it through. Rising, Virabhadrasana 2. Flowing through your vinyasa, second time. Well, second round. Take an inhale. Take a sigh. Step or hop towards the front of your mat, hugging the elbows together. Inhale, halfway lift. exhale, release. Inhale, chair, and then exhale, rise. Inhale, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, moving through your vinyasa. Inhale the right leg back and step it through. Nice slow deep breaths. Inhale, rise. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale the left leg back and step it through. And then exhale, Lord. Nice slow deep breaths even when it's difficult. Inhale. Exhale. Breathing in. Sighing out. Step or hop towards the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, chair. Exhale, rise. Round forward. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, jump back to chaturanga. Moving through your heart opener. Lift your heart up to the heavens. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale the right leg back and step it through. Rising, warrior one. Flowing through your vinyasa. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale the left leg back and step it through. Inhale, rise, warrior one. Moving through the vinyasa of your choice. Breathing in. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, chair. Exhale, rise. Ding, 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 ding. Whew. Final round, you ready? Breathe into your fire center. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale the right leg back and step it through. Inhale, rise, warrior one. Slowly lower through your vinyasa. I think I can stop talking now, you know the crack. Downward dog. Inhale the left leg back and step it through. Inhale, rise, warrior one. Moving through your final vinyasa. Hip hip. Hooray. Downward dog. So breathe into your navel and then let the heat radiate out through your head, your legs, your arms, your tailbone. Step or hop towards the front of your mat. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, release. Inhale, chair. And then exhale, rise. Pause for a moment. Putting your hands on your navel center. Regulating your breath. And take a very well-deserved act of surrender in child's pose. A drink of water. Sorry, I'm not texting, just I'm just checking the time. Okay, so this is the pose as old as time of bowing. You can imagine you're bowing to the intelligence that lies in the wisdom of your body, of working with nature, of working with the moon. Breathing in. Breathing out. Inhale. Exhale. Okay. We're going to do another flow. My cactus has fallen all over the shop. Oh dear. Okay. So for this you may need 2 bricks, and also there will be a low lunge part to it. Okay? Okay, so we'll move through this together. Come back into your downward dog. Inhale, come back to the feel of your body. Exhale. And then rooting into the right foot, you're going to inhale the left leg up. And you're going to exhale, you're going to compress and draw in, contract, leaning into the front of the mat and putting the knee up for 3. Push the earth away, 1, and then slowly step the foot through. I'm going to switch because you won't be able to see me. Spin the back heel down, right hand reaches up, moving into Virabhadrasana 2. Your pelvis is lower into the earth as from the sun center you breathe in, and then everything radiates out. So if you're trying to stretch the feet longer with your mat, inhale, exhale, inhale, come into graceful warrior as you look towards the back foot and you're trying to make space for the left lung. Inhale, reach up and over. And then exhale, slowly straighten the front leg. We're going to come into Trikonasana. But remember, you want to micro bend in that leg. And you're going to reach the left hand forward, hands up to the moon. And then inhale, reach forward. And then exhale, backwards. Going to pulse. You're going to inhale, reach. And as if you're trying to press into the back body. And then come back up. Because we tend to press into the front body more as humans. Press into the feet. So if you're trying to pull the feet together. Lovely. And then coming into the Trikonasana of your choice. Inhale, reach the right hand up. It can be easier for your breath if you look towards the big toe, just depending on where you're at your practice. And then gently release. You're going to root the right hand down. You're on the ball of the back leg, and we're going to come into side plank. So you root on your right foot. Option 1 is the left leg's bent. You reach up, and maybe 2 feet can stack. You're really pushing. Whoa! You're pushing and you're falling. You're really pushing into your right hand. The right hand's flat on the earth. Hugging the legs together like a mermaid and lifting the right hip away from the earth as what you can. And then look towards your right hand and you'll lift the left foot up. And maybe in one sweep you could spin on the ball of the back foot and the left foot comes forward. And you're going to set the right knee down. And from here you can use your bricks. I'm just going to invite you to massage out the hamstring and the quad and then exhale back. There's been a few people requesting splits. And the important part about splits is the engagement of the muscles as well as the relaxation and the letting go. So inhale, come forward for the stretch of the quad and hip flexor. And then exhale, always keeping a micro bend so that you can keep a contraction and engagement of the hamstring. Okay, and then from here, draw the left foot back and draw the right foot up and forward. Feet are together as you come into toe stand. You can reach your hands forward as you find your balance, really hugging the legs together, take an inhale. And then from here, I want you to twist towards your left, creating space in your side body. Maybe your left hand can reach back, your right hand can follow, and your knees are trying to twist in the opposite direction, more towards the right. You can even bow the head and give the shape. Inhale, coming into this compression, and then exhale, and then gently release. And heaven forbid, if you wanted another vinyasa, you could take it. And we'll be back in downward dog. And now I'm going to have to come back so I don't need lunges. Okay, second side. Inhale the right leg back. Exhale.
exhale, step it through. Oh no, that's wrong. Inhale the right leg back. You can tell I haven't talked in a while. Put the knee in towards your chest. Hug the elbows together and lean into the back body more. For 5. Push. 3, 2, 1. And step the right foot forward, left foot roots down. Inhale, rise, warrior 2. Okay, so you're feeling the opening of the hips, the stretch of your inner upper thighs, pressing into the feet, lowering this highway that is from your head to your pelvis towards the earth. Inhale, come into graceful warrior, feeling the stretch, the movement of the ribs away from the front hip bone. Taking an inhale, and then exhale, straightening the front leg, right hand. It's trying to grab the lunar energy as it reaches forward. Inhale, back up. And just a gentle pulse to warm up this very deep hamstring opener. And then reaching forward, coming into triangle pose of your choice. But again, I want you to really feel the connection in the obliques and pressing more into the back body. You can even imagine that there's a ball beside your right foot, and you're trying to kick the ball. Take an inhale, and then exhale, we're going to come into side plank. So you're on the ball, the left foot, the right foot can swivel, or 2 feet stacked on top. Pushing the earth away, it's the contraction of the left obliques and its extension in the opposite. Everything's always playing in opposites. Breathing in, and then exhale, pull the right knee up towards your armpit, swivel on the ball of the back foot and step it forward. Taking your bricks to massage out your right hamstring this time, left knee moves back. Exhale, bow in as your right leg straightens. Inhale, left thigh bone moves towards the earth. Take an inhale, and then exhale. And then you can draw the right foot in, lift the left knee up, and the steps towards the right. Coming onto the ball of your toes, hug it into the center line, which I mean is the skull, the spine, the tailbone. Okay, and then this time we're going to move towards the right. So your right hand twisting to the side and so is your left. Your 2 knees are either pointing forward or they're trying to twist towards the opposite, the left. You can even use your hands and push into the ground, and you'll feel a nice stretch in the back of your shoulder blades. Breathing in and breathing out. And then gently come back to center. Yogi's choice, rest or flow. Okay, and we're just going to keep on playing with that, and I'll give you a few different things you can play with in this simple flow. You ready? So it's going to be 1 breath, 1 movement this time. Bricks can be handy. Okay, arching it this way. Okay, let's take a clear breath. Take an inhale. Take an exhale. Inhale the left leg to sky. Exhale, knee towards the chest. Step it through. Right hand leads as you flow, warrior 2. Breathing out. Inhale, reverse. You can even use your right hand to tug towards the back of the mat. And then exhale, release. Left hand reaches forward as you come into your triangle pose. Your right hand could thread and touch your body to turn all the cells on as you reach the right hand over your ear. You can even feel that you're pressing the feet forward, but your hands want to move backwards. Take an inhale of expansion, and then on the exhale we move. So you can come back in to side plank, or you can play around with grabbing your big toe, bring your knee towards your chest. You can straighten the leg and bring the foot up towards the sky. So this is just triangle on your hand, as if your feet could touch your head. Taking an inhale, and then exhale, look towards your hand, really push the ground away. Maybe your feet find the earth once more. Okay? And then for the second round, you can play with massaging your hamstring again, or this time you can just make it a wee bit more active by bringing the right knee off the ground. Okay? And just depending where you're at, if your bricks are strong enough, I don't think mine are because they're quite foamy and soft, they can maybe take your weight. But you'd almost need wooden bricks for that. And you're trying to hug your feet and put your feet together. You're trying to put your right hip forward, left hip back. Inner rotation of your back leg. Breathing in. So this is like coming into the split position, yeah. And then gently release. Bring your left foot back, right foot to meet the left, coming into your toe stand. I think you all know where we're going with this. Again, what you can do, I'll just do this so you can see me. You can take your twist of bowing in, or you can come into side crow if it's in your practice, lifting your butt up, or I prefer like this, the two hands pointing forward. You lean across, look forward, and it's just you trusting that momentum of the feet can lift for 5, point the feet 4. Imagine you could straighten your arms, 3, 2, 1. Coming back into your toe stand and your forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, your weak choice. Breathing in, and then breathing out. Second side. Inhale the right leg back. Exhale, give your knee a wee kiss. And then step with 3. Come into warrior 2. Inhale. Exhale. Graceful warrior. Again, you can just tug the hand for more space, which will help your side crow. Straighten the front leg as you pour into triangle pose. And it's the real hugging of the feet, the yielding of the feet into the earth that gives the support for the pose. Feet moving forward, back body moving back. Left hand finds the earth, grabbing the big toe. You can stay with here, leg can straighten, and then you're open to the side. As if the right foot could kick your head, and you're really pressing into whatever's in contact with the earth for balance. And then with grace, you can bend the leg as you set it down, and set the left knee down. Again, finding your breaks as we take the active split. So this will really help if you want to learn splits, and because you're learning to contract the muscle, which gives it more mobility. And you can take the right foot off 45 degrees if you feel a little bit tighter in your body. Hugging into the center line, lifting the spine up if your bricks can take the weight. Take an inhale, and then exhale, set the left knee down. Right foot comes in, coming into your toe stand once more. You can come into your twist in hanumanasana, or come into play with crow, second side. Take a nice deep inhale, exhale. Inhale into your navel, and then it's from the navel that you find the expansion, like the starfish, across the body, and then let it go. Woo. Okay, ready? We're going to do this final time, final flow. One breath, one movement. It's been a while since I've sweated like this. It's like a hot room in here. I hope it's hot where you are. Coming in, final time, downward dog. Inhale the left leg to the sky. Exhale, step it through. Spin the back heel down, Virabhadrasana 2. Coming into graceful warrior. Coming into triangle pose. Flowing pose to pose. You can make it your own, whatever way you want. Rooting the right hand down. Index and peace finger underneath the big toe, spinning on the heel and lifting up towards the sky. Taking an inhale. And then with time, if you have full splits, what you can do is feed the feet forward and shimmy into full splits from here. But today, if you don't have a full splits practice, what you can do is you can take the foot out 45 degrees, take a brick, take 2 bricks underneath the left hamstring, and this will help you. What happens is when the leg's suspended with nothing underneath like this, it freaks out, yeah, because it's like, oh, it's like when we don't know, it's like the unknown. So if you give it the bricks, it's like, oh, I know that, and it can relax. And if you take a few breaths, it'll help if you have more bricks. So imagine there's 2 bricks underneath my T-Rex arms, okay? And the foot's out 45 degrees, and it just gives you the experience of being in a deeper split. And you need a deep opening for the back quad as well. And then what can happen is, over time, you can remove 1 brick, and then chill out here. Remember that you want to square the pelvis, so you need that internal rotation of the back leg. And then one day coming into full splits. Take a nice deep inhale. Exhale. If possible, you can lift your hands up, reaching up to the sky and maybe reaching back. You can forward fold. There's lots of things you can do. Breathing in and breathing out. If you're like, hard I get out of this, Carla, tuck the toes of your back leg and then hop that back leg in, and you should be able to trail the front foot in. And then we're coming into side crow once more. If you want to play around more in side crow, you can lean the weight. Ugh, this feels heavy this side. So you can straighten the right leg and bend the left. You can straighten both legs for 3, 2, 1, or you can straighten the left leg and lift the right leg off as high as you can, lifting the chest up for 3, 2, 1, and then gently release. Your choice, rest or flow. And so the reason why we're doing these big twists in the flow today is because twist is the embodiment of letting go, because it all comes from the navel of reaching for desire and releasing what you don't need. Okay? Last time. Inhale the right leg to sky. Exhale, step it through. Set your back heel down, rising warrior 2. Exhale, reverse the warrior. Inhale, coming into triangle pose. Exhale, expanding. Breathing in. Exhale, triangle on your hands. Really pressing the right foot down, left foot down, taking an inhale. So for this, you really want to push into the earth and your dome and your upper back. You can even bend your leg to help with that experience. And then we're playing around second side. So again, if you're really new to splits, less is more. I know that you want to pull the leg of yourself. Trust me, I used to do it all the time myself. But by taking that 45-degree angle, it really helps your body know that it can experience these new shapes. And you need to use the breath, because this pose is all about surrender and trust and letting go. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, and breathing out, breathing in, and breathing out. And for these types of poses, if it's really new to you, I would advise a 90-minute practice, because it takes the body time to open up. It takes a lot longer than an hour, and especially to experience new things, and just to do longer holds, like 3 minutes and different things like that. Putting the left knee in, right foot in. 2 feet meet, and we take our final play. Coming into side crow second time. Option to straighten the left leg, point the right, and it's the more you push the earth away, hug into your navel center, you should have more option from play, trusting the push of the hands, the press into the back body. Taking your hands on your navel center. Take a nice deep inhale. Exhale. Breathing into the core of you. And breathing out. Breathing into your inner wisdom. And breathing out. Again, I need to check how much time I probably went over, but we're good. Okay, coming in onto your bellies. And just take a wee rest. Actually take a star shape on the earth. And send your breath to your navel. And I want you to feel your breath radiate out your arms, your legs, your tail, your head. Taking an inhale. Taking an exhale. Okay. Okay, let's take let's take some back bends. So just like we did at the start of the class, I want you to take your left hand forward and actually keep your right hand forward this time too, and your head rests on the earth. You're going to root into your right hand and your left foot. They're going to press down as the opposite floats off, okay? You want to really reach your feet in your hands. You can even take a 45-degree angle and press on your forearm, and then inhale, lift up, and then exhale, breathe. Inhale, and then exhale. And then you're going to put the right forearm down, bend the back leg. You're going to look over your shoulder and pull the foot towards your bum. Take your hand on top of the foot, flat-handed, and then you can spin your fingertips over and then square your chest forward. Breathing in. You can move your head side to side, whatever wee wiggles, free movement that may feel good. Okay, and then from here, you're going to kick the foot out, and that's going to be a shoulder stretch, and you could even look over the left shoulder. Breathing in and breathing out. Okay, and then from here we're going to take a chest stretch. So your left arm's actually going to make a right angle, and you're going to swivel onto your left hip. So this is like wild thing on your side. Pressing into your front body. And again, you can rock your chin shoulder to shoulder. You can even shrug your shoulders and have a wiggle. Just finding where any place may need release. Take an inhale and take an exhale. Take your 2 feet on the baby side toe of your feet, or if you want a deeper stretch on the big toe. Inhale, pull your thigh bones off the earth, and you're going to exhale, press your thigh bones down and come into bow pose. Inhale, reach your feet towards the sky, and then exhale, expand in all directions. Breathing into your navel and breathing out. Breathing in, and then exhale, release, coming into a starfish form. Actually, looks like one of those wee dogs on Instagram, doesn't it? Okay, second side. This time the left arm roots down. I actually prefer the forearm down, but your body may prefer different. Right hand reaches forward. Left arm down, right foot down. Inhale, expand. So this is one of the best therapies that I've experienced and know for your spine. It's one of the oldest poses, movements in yoga. Breathing in. And then exhale, switch. Right forearm down, The left hand reaches for the left foot. If you can bring your legs together, it's just a different experience to access the lower back. Again, you can rock your head, press your head back into the earth, and then exhale, kick the left foot into the left hand. And then you could rotate and look over your right shoulder. Inhale, feel your left lung. Exhale, we'll open up the right chest. So the right arm is bent. It's really important that the right arm is not straight. It's the right angle of the right arm that allows you to feel and breathe in to the right chest. And then exhale, release. Again, 2 feet can grab, or two feet. 2 hands can grab your feet. Inhale, thigh bones lift off. And then exhale, coming into boat pose. Bow pose, boat pose. Hanumanasna. Breathing in. Breathing out. So you want to be on your navel and kicking up. You rock side to side, forward and back. It's just a wee bit of play. And then release. They say 3 times the charm. So, one more if you're feeling it. Inhale, lift the hip bones off the ground. Exhale, pressing down. Inhale, breathe into the fire at your navel. And feel that you can extend. There's activation in your head, feet, as you are totally present here. And then exhale, release. Okay. For the finishing pose, I'm going to invite you to take a wide leg forward fold. So if you have a wall beside you, you could shimmy your bum towards the wall and just let your legs fall apart, okay? We didn't do any middles today, but it's just to help balance. Well, we did in triangle warrior too, but it was more splits focused. So for the middle splits, we're just going to come into this resting pose. Again, you could have bricks to support the legs underneath. And we're going to stay here for 3 minutes. Okay? This is the hip opener to hopefully balance out your practice. Breathing in. Letting go. You can even bend and straighten the legs. You can have a wee pulse. And yeah, it does take a wee bit of playing around with. Some people like their feet more towards their shoulders and further away. We just have different wee holdings in different spaces. There is no perfect way. Usually if you're feeling it, it's probably the stuff the space you wanna be in. Again, placing your hands at your navel center. And then breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Just giving your whole attention to the area of your navel. Feeling that you're like a starfish. With every exhale, there's a pulling in. With every inhale, all your limbs expand. Doubling up your exhale if you can for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then gently soften your legs, bend your legs and take them together. Come into a wee seat where it all began. Breathing in and breathing out. And then make your way onto your back. I've ran over, so you may want to take the music back to a more restful song. I would recommend going back to Ocean. And lie in any way that feels comfortable for you. So that you can bring in to your awareness whatever the consciousness of your movement and breath practice has offered you. You can keep your hands at your navel if you wish to deepen your connection to this space, this powerful pattern, powerful developmental pattern that it's held there. The most powerful way in which you grew. And it's one of my favorite teachings. By the power of her own will, consciousness unfolded the universe. The simple being that the more conscious you are, the more willing you are, everything can unfold. No overthinking required. Let everything rest. Breathe into your eyes. Let them get heavy. And your eyebrows soften. And let go. Breathe into your mouth. Maybe take a wee smile to help that space relax also. Breathe into your jaw. Begin to get a slight wiggle to help the whole face and head soften. And let go. bring it back now, but if you have longer time, I highly recommend it. If you're coming with me, wiggle your toes, wiggle your hand. Oh, have a yawn. Have a stretch. Hug your knees into your chest, give yourself a nice big tight hug. Breathing in. Breathing out. Rolling onto the side of your choice. The embodiment of new beginnings. Take an inhale. Take an exhale. And take your hands on your navel center. All the power that lies within you to reach for all your desires and to sort and let go of what is no longer needed. Let's take one final breath together. Inhale, rise your hands up. Big sigh. As the mark of respect between me and you and each other. Namaste. Take some time to journal about whatever it is that maybe is coming to your awareness that you desire. And whatever it is, you need some help and support